write it as like this. We can write it as like this. So these two are equivalent. These two are equivalent. Here we are putting d by dx equal to d, and so we are getting in this way. And this we denote as f of d of y is equal to f of x. This we denote as, because this is the expression which is function of d. So I can run the total expression is nothing but fd. So whenever I am talking about fd, you understand that that will be nothing but this function of d. And then y is this one. Y is this one. So fd of y equal to f of x. So this is my linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Now I am going to find the solution of this equation 1. Discuss. Now our aim is to find the solution of this one. Okay. So it has two parts. In the left hand side we will have fd of y. In the right hand side we will have f of x. So in this case we will have two types of possibility. Two cases. What are those cases? Sometimes f of x equal to 0, and sometimes f of x need not be 0. If f is 0, we can say homogeneous. If f of x is non-zero, we can say non-homogeneous. So for homogeneous function, if we find the solution of this part, then our job will be over. But if it is non-zero, if f of x non-homogeneous is there, then we have to find the solution for this part by taking f of x equal to 0. Then we will consider this one as non-zero, and we will try to find out the solution for this one. F of d equal to 0. From this I will get one solution. So that solution will be nothing but that solution is nothing but complementary function. Yes. Complementary function. If I consider this one, if f of x is not 0, we need to find a particular integral. And in short form you can say pi. In short form say CF means complementary function. C stands for complementary, X stands for function. I stands for integral. So if f is equal to 0, there is no need to find particular integral. If to find the complementary function as well as particular integral. No need to find particular integral. Only complementary function is the solution of that differential equation.
Kiran Teja, please mute your mic.
Are you talking me? Now shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if fd of y equal to 0, we need to find only complementary function. But if this f of x is not 0, then we need to find both the things. Complementary function for this part, we will take the fd of y equal to 0. For that we can have a complementary function, and then for f of x non-zero we will have a particular integral. We need to find if f of x is non-zero. If f of x is 0, only complementary function will be the solution. I am repeating frequently because that is the important thing you have to know. If f of x is 0 here, we can take fd of y equal to 0, and we will find the complementary function. Homogeneous part fd of y equal to 0. Okay. How to find that I will tell you. Now before going to that I am telling. If this is non-zero, complementary function by taking fd y equal to 0, and I have to find the particular integral for the non-zero fx. So two parts will be there. And after finding CF and PI, the total solution, complete solution in short form you can say CS will be nothing but complementary function plus particular integral. Under which case, if f of x is non-zero. If f of x is 0, the complete solution is equivalent to complementary. Our aim is now to find complementary function as well as pi for a given linear differential equation with constant coefficient. So how can we find it? So that is the thing now. So make it equation 1, fd of y. These are the things. Already we have discussed something. So we will start how to find the pi and the ci. Let fd of y equal to f of x. Equation 1. Okay. Let fd of y equal to f of x be linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Then the complementary function in the short form you write C dot F. Complementary function. C stands for complementary, F stands for function. CF can be obtained as below. So how can we have step 1? So in step 1, what you do? Consider fd of y equal to 0. So you make it capital F. Because small f is this side. So you have to identify those two things. So consider fd of y. It may be 0 or non-zero. 0 means no need to find the pi. So if it is non-zero also, what you have to do? You have to consider fd of y equal to 0 first and put d equal to m. Wherever d is there, d by m. You replace the d by m and write the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation you can write AE. No need to write everything auxiliary equation. A dot E. A stands for auxiliary, E stands for equation. Similarly, in case of complementary function, you can write CF. No need to write full complementary function. Okay. Similarly, in case of particular integral, you can write PI. So hereafter, whenever I will say PI means you understand it is particular integral. Say CF means you understand it is your complementary function. And when I will say AE means auxiliary equation. Okay. So what you do? You consider fd of y equal to 0, and then wherever d is there, you put m. Of course, theory is there, but I am not going to give you the theory. How to solve the problem? Only technique I am giving. So put d equal to m and write the auxiliary equation as of 0. Okay. So what you have to do? You since here y is non-zero, y is the dependent variable. It is non-zero. So what I will write? If I replace d by m, The remaining term will be fm. And fm of y equal to 0. Since y is not 0, so I will consider fm equal to 0. For example, if I am having d square plus 2d plus 1 into y equal to 0. So here my fd is nothing but fd of y equal to 0. Can you tell me what is my fd?
d square plus 2d plus 1.
So fd is nothing but d square plus 2d plus 1. Okay. So I can consider d square plus 2d plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. So that is the meaning of fd y equal to 0 means fd equal to 0. Then what I will do? What I will do? I will replace the d by m. I will replace the d by m. So if I replace here d by m, so since this is my fd, so I will have fm. What will be my fm? Please tell me.
m square plus 2d plus 1.
M square plus 2m plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. And this equation is nothing but auxiliary equation. This equation is nothing but auxiliary equation. So step 1 is clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got no? Everybody got it or not? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
So this is called auxiliary equation. So in the step 1, what you have to consider is you consider fdy equal to 0 and you replace d by m and you can have an equation fm equal to 0. Okay, fm equal to 0. So this is the first step. This is the first step. Now second step, step 2. Step 2, what you do? In the step 2, solve the auxiliary equation. Solve the auxiliary equation f of m equal to 0 and find the roots. Find the roots. Okay. Let, if I say dn a1 dn minus 1 and so on, so an of y equal to 0. Okay. So what will be my auxiliary equation here? Can you tell me? What will be my auxiliary equation? Can you tell me?
a naught m to the power n plus a1 d to the power n minus 1.
a1 m to the power n minus 1 and so on, so an equal to 0. Now, what is this expression? It is an equation of, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It is an equation of degree n. So if it is an equation of degree n, how many roots it will have?
n roots.
N roots. Yes or no? So I am taking general FD, differential or linear differential equation, and I am putting d equal to n. So it will be nothing but the polynomial of the equation of degree n. So it will have n roots. It will have n roots. So what you write and find the roots. Let m1, m2, and so on so mn are the roots. Why it is n roots? Why m1, m2, mn are n roots?
Because the degree is n.
The equation of degree n. If it is second degree equation, how many roots will be there?
2, sir.
If it is third degree, third order differential equation, how many roots will be there?
3, sir.
3. So similarly, if I take n degree equation, I can have m1, m2, mn, n roots. Okay. So maybe it may have 2 roots, 3 roots, 4 roots, 5 roots. But if I take n degree equation, it will have n roots. These are the roots of the auxiliary equation. Then, case 1. So here, after getting the roots, we will check We will check. What is the case one? We will check. If M1 is not equal to M2 is not equal to Mn. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this?
If the roots are unequal,
All roots are same. All the roots are different. All the roots are distinct. So if you write that is all the roots are real and distinct. All the roots means M1 is not equal to M2 is not equal to M3 is not equal to Mn. That means there are no roots which are equal. All of them are distinct. All of them are distinct. That is real and distinct. All the roots are real and distinct. Then the CF can be written as CF equal to C1 e to the power M1 into X. Why X will come? Because I am considering d by dx equal to capital D. This capital D involving the independent variable X. So the solution will be nothing but M1X, not Y. Okay. Y is the dependent variable, X is the independent variable. Okay. So that's why we will have this one. So CF is nothing but you can write it Y also. You can write it Y also because Y is the solution of the differential equation. So for M1, I can write C1 e to the power M1X plus M2 for M2 e to the power M2X and so on. So for Mn, I can have Cn e to the power Mnx. Okay. So this is the complementary function. Okay. For which case this is the complementary function?
distinctive roots.
If all the roots are distinct, none of the roots are repeated. Okay. So this is the complementary function. Now case 2. Shall I erase the above part?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now case 2. Always true that the roots are non-repeated. It is not always true that roots are always distinct. Okay. Some roots may be there which may be repeating. So if is equal to M2 is equal to M3 and that is
Sir,
but they are not equal to M4. Not
excuse me, sir.
5 and so on.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, what is the meaning of them? What is the meaning of this experiment?
Sir, your video shut
Sir,
down.
video is not visible, sir.
But wait. Somebody is calling maybe. Now are you able to see?
It's not clear, sir.
What's the problem? Is it okay? Who is that guy calling me?
Sir, who is calling you, sir?
He is calling me. That's why it is happening like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, I am arranging. Now you check. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. But I guess it will
Yes,
not
sir.
be okay for long, sir.
Sorry?
Sir, I guess it will not be okay for long, sir.
For now, it is okay.
Now
For
it is
now,
okay,
it's
no?
okay.
Yes.
So what is the meaning of this line? I have written M1 equal to M2 equal to M3, but they are not equal to M4, M5, Mn. So what is the meaning of that one?
Some are equal, some are unequal.
So M1, M2, M3, up to M3, suppose some roots are same, but after that all the roots are distinct. Then how can we write it? Then that is some roots are repeated and some are roots are repeated and some are distinct. Then the complementary function written as can be written as, for the repeated part, what we will write complementary function equal to, if 3 times repeating, you write C1 first, then plus C2 into X for second thing, and for third thing, you write C3 X squared. That means the degree of X will increase. If it is repeating 4 times, I can write C4 X cube. If it is repeating 5 times, I can write C5 X to the power 4. So the degree of X is increasing starting with X to the power 0. 0, X to the power 1, X to the power 2 like that. Okay. So if it is repeating twice, means no need to write all the things, you can write, and whatever roots are there, you have to write any one of them, M1 or M2. Okay. Since I have written here 3 roots are repeating, so what I will write here, C3 into X square.
Sir, your video is not clear, sir.
Power, I will write here M3X. That's
So the board is not visible.
Okay. And then for the other rows, e to the power M4X plus e to the power M5X and so on. So,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah.
Sir, the
The board is
board is
not
blurry.
visible.
Yes.
What happened this one? I don't know.
Sir, it's all blurry, sir.
Ah,
Sir, it's all blurry, sir.
yes, that only.
Sir, noise is also coming, sir. It's like a ringing noise, sir.
Now there will be no noise, no?
Sir, see this noise, sir. Means it's a ringing noise, sir.
Ringing noise,
Sir, it's like someone is trying to call you or texting you, sir.
It's a vibration, sir.
Yes, sir, it's a vibration noise, sir.
Yeah, Charan, yeah, just I will go out and again come back, okay?